Hello and welcome to another recording for my channel. This will be another episode video for Star Trek Online Age of Discovery playthrough. But before I get started, I just wanted to show you what my duty officers received at this early level. They're all common duty officers. I just said it. Okay, they're all common holographic officers that you receive when you get past level 15. And I've done 11 that I've completed in the last day. So as you can see, I've cleared out the top of this. So we'll see what sort of resources we collect, whatever they happen to be. And you can see that I've got, if you take the 3 out, there's 520,000 credits. So just have to see how much above that we get. And the dilithium, I believe it will go to the ore, but just in case, it's 5,832. So the other things we can receive are a few R&D materials. So you can see here where the upgrade is. So if we get any more of these, they'll just go up a bit. But if we get any materials we haven't received before, they'll come up after this. So we'll just stay here and have a look at this, and we'll just collect the rewards. As you can see, some of the lithium is a lot, some is a little. So it depends on what you do. And there you have it. So we got 1,350 energy credits just from those 11 low-level missions. We got 145 ore from the low level. 1476. I don't think any of that changed. And we received no items. So even at this low level, we haven't received much. But just from doing 11 missions, just from turning off your game and going to work or school or whatever you do, sleep, wake up the next day, you've received a few energy credits and a few dilithium. You can refine that to become spendable within the game. Sometimes you'll actually get pieces of equipment that you can actually create, so anything from hand weapons to phasers for your ships, torpedoes, shields, anything. It depends on your level and the options you choose. R&D. Let's have a look. I don't want to build any of these pieces of equipment. I don't need them. I'll just wait till I get to a higher level and I can actually do the bottom quest here. You'll see later on once we get to it. Officer training, I don't meet any of the requirements. I do want to create pads once I can get to that. And special projects, I believe this is only during special events you can collect these, or you can actually buy them on the exchange. But the Omega particles are very, very expensive. And basically what you get is this Omega particle tech upgrade. It's almost like a universal tech upgrade. It's very, very expensive, and it can do quite a lot of crafting for you. Okay, so we'll end that and we'll start a mission. Everything is time-stamped. If you please leave comments down below so I can see where I need to improve, or if you want to see more detailed information on a particular facet of these tabs, or something I've already spoken about, I'm more than happy to do. So let's just get started with the Romulan Mystery. Heading out.
Pick up Damar Khan on Starbase 114. Bring him to Starbase 39 Sierra. Starbase 114 is located in the Sela system in the Beta Quadrant.
Accept. Let's get out of here. If you can hear something humming in the background, that's my fan. It's here in Australia, it's a bit hot. We're heading into summer. It's actually getting warm, so I've got the fan going. I've got it facing away from the speaker, but hopefully it doesn't come through.
Hello! Admiral Quinn told me that you would be available to take me to Starbase 39 Sierra. From there, I'm going to the Hobus system. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about that area. Fascinating place. I've made it my life's work. This life, anyway.
When he says this life anyway, you can see from the dots here, he's a Trill. Trills actually are a humanoid species that have a symbiont put in their stomach. And in this particular symbiont body, host body, he's a diplomat. So that's what he means in this life anyway, if you're wondering what that meant. If you're new to Star Trek. Okay, and again, you can spend as much time as you like going through all these, but just for the gameplay purposes and not making it too long, we'll just go with, are you ready to go?
packed and ready. The USS Tucker is waiting for me at the starbase. They'll be taking me to the HOBA system. Maybe this time we'll find the clues we need to solve this mystery. Goodbye.
Okay. I'm thinking by the end of this playthrough we should be able to get to level 20. Depending on how long this video goes for, I'll either put it at the end of this video or make level 20 a video on its own.
The Romulans were once a passionate, vibrant species. The loss of their homeworld has left them in ashes. The survivors of the Cataclysm have gathered under the banner of Empress Sela. She has sought out new allies from the Delta Quadrant in an attempt to rebuild the Romulans' former might. And now, she seeks revenge for a lost world and a broken people.
Okay, so, from what Spock just said, you can see here that the Romulan Star Empire is on the, let's have a look, galaxy map. Is on the border here, is on the border of the Delta Quadrant. So, episodes of Voyager on the voyage home, they actually did interact with the edge of the Beta Quadrant, just on the edge of Romulan space. And there are species within here that the Romulans can interact with. So, even though the Federation wouldn't be able to interact with them, because the Federation is here, the Romulans are over here, they will get allies that will help them fight. So, anything to do with Voyager, if you want to get backstory on that, anything to do with the later seasons of Voyager once they get about the halfway mark. I think it's season 4 onwards. That will help with the background stories of the alien species helping the Romulans. Don't want to enter the system, I want to start the mission. Okay. Okay, normally, yeah, as you've seen before, it has it there. Do you want to start the mission? Heading out. Let's see if it starts. Maybe once we beam aboard. Beam down. Oh, there we go. Beam down.
Thank you for your assistance. Is there anything else you want to know?
Again, you can go through this yourself if you want to take the time to read it and explore the game. Okay, where's the
You may have heard about the tragedy at Kettera. Empress Sela attempted to disrupt the conference with a bomb, resulting in the death of Commander Tamer. Now, Sela is offering a political reconciliation with the Federation, despite the fact that we have allied with the Romulan Republic. She has invited Federation diplomats to meet with her delegation at a secure base on the edge of the neutral zone. However, we have recently received intelligence that Sela is amassing a fleet. We are sending you with the peace delegation as cover for your investigation into Sela's activities. This is a very delicate situation. We must try to covertly obtain information about Sela's plans without disrupting our peace efforts or upsetting Sela. However, we do have an agent in her retinue who will help you. I have new missions for you.
Okay, so that bombing is actually part of the Romulan faction storyline. If you want to know about the history of the bombing, you just start a Romulan faction storyline, and you can actually get to that story arc. I'm more than happy to replay that and do it for you. Everyone's got Discovery ships. Everyone's obviously just trying to level up their Discovery characters as soon as possible. Ah, you're left out, buddy. Actually, wait a minute. Nah, he's left out. Okay, let's leave the system and head for the Romulan conference. Oh, wrong map. We're here. It's going to take a while to get there. Okay, let's start a few duty officer assignments again. Current map. And you'll find that once you get to the overview, the military, the engineering, the espionage, they're the only ones that have gone up because they're the ones I'm doing. You'll find that you might get to level 4 and cap the mission level you need, and you might have level 0 and something else because these things pop up randomly and you'll get what you get, pretty much. So let's begin the assignment. Begin the assignment. Okay. I don't know what it is about current map, but it always jumps around like this. None of the other ones do. You'll see once we get to personal, it will just, there we go. It will just actually stay. So I'll do that, and you'll see the other two pop back immediately. There you go. I don't know what it is about current map, but it's been doing that since upgrade a few years back. Okay, I think I've only got enough officers for 11 assignments. And I've just remembered that the ship will actually stop with you doing this, and this was a waste of time. So, since I've already wasted time, I might as well just finish off the last one. Yeah. I don't know why the ship stops. It's annoying. Okay. So I can only do 10 this time. Oh, I was hoping Spock would have something to say. Maybe once we get to the next sector, he'll say something. Okay. So it's only once you open one of the assignment things that stops. You can actually open it and it won't do anything. And as you can see, all these ones are doing assignments. This is the only free officer you have at the moment. Everyone. Oh, there you go, another one down here. That means they're actually on an assignment. Again, we'll get to this once we're at level 20. We'll look at the skill purchases again. Okay. Oh, I forgot to get myself a fleet request. We'll have to do that next video. What else is... Nothing salt. Oh, actually, I want to put that off to the side. Actually, that can go off to the side as well, actually. A little bit. So this is something you can actually organize while you're flying between sectors, just to make sure your things are set up for next time you want us to look at them. Any second now. Again, nothing from Spock. Okay, let's get into this. We have arrived in the Agarum systems, Captain. Incoming hail, sir. Do you want me to put it into the main screen?
Greetings and welcome to Agrama. I am pleased that Starfleet sent such a notable officer as its representative in this conference. Please enter a standard orbit and transport down to these coordinates. This meeting may mark the beginning of a new day for the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
I hope we can find a path to peace. There has been too much conflict between our peoples. Okay, so if you watch Next Generation, Sela is a temporal anomaly created when Tasha Yar was sent back in time and captured by the Romulans and had a daughter. Yes, Star Trek is awesome. Okay, yep. We have entered orbit, sir. Are you ready to beam down? Away team assemble in the transporter room 1. This is Nice.
The rest of the delegates are already in the conference room. My aide, Jevon, will take you there. I have some business to attend to before we begin.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Empress. I look forward to a productive conversation. Damn, it was the aide. Is that the aide? No. I have to zoom in. Okay. Oh, the aide's in the office, waiting.
Welcome to Agrama. Isn't this a lovely facility? You must tour the atrium later. Hard to believe this system was infested by Orion pirates not long ago.
Okay, I'm just going to skip past all this so it actually speeds the video along. I don't want to take up too much time.
It is agreeable to meet.
I am so pleased to see the...
You're so pleased.
The Romulans can be so...
I thought the Federation...
There he is. That's the aide there, I think.
I apologize for the interruption. My name is Toka. I am one of the stewards here. We've had a slight complication with the dietary requirements of some of your delegation. Could I borrow you for a moment so we can clear this up?
I guess so, but I'm not sure how much help I'll be. I think we got to walk down the end of the hallway here to probably talk again.
Drake says you can trust him. That is enough for me. There's more going on here than a diplomatic conference. Sela has no interest in courting the Federation. So why is she suddenly doing so now? We're going to find out what she's up to.
What do you propose?
The lower level of this facility is off limits to everyone but the Empress and her aides. But that access hatch right over there opens up to a maintenance tunnel that leads down. The doorway is guarded, so while I distract the guards, you sneak through the door.
Lead the way. So, Drake is part of Section 31, that's his contact. So he's obviously part of, I guess, Romulan intelligence, but he's also a ally to the Federation. He sees the need for peace and the need to work together. Where's that hatch? What was it? It didn't pop up just.
The hatch is just ahead, in the northeast corner of the room. There will be a security room near the exit of the maintenance tunnel on the level below us. Access one of the consoles there. Maybe you'll learn more about what she's doing. I need to get back to the reception before I'm missed. But I should be able to cover your absence for a few minutes. More than that, and you're on your own.
Okay. So, nothing to loot. Whoa, transported through the floorboards. Awesome. Okay. It's just a little bit. Okay, again, I'm just going to quickly go through them just because I want to get the storyline going.
Empress, the fleet is on its way to Vulcan.
Excellent. Have the weapons loaded aboard my ship. I will depart as soon as they are on board. At last, we will have our revenge for the destruction of Romulus. Hail Hakim and put him through to my personal terminal. And Yumi, I have matters to attend to.
Yes, Empress.
I think something else was supposed to happen there. Okay. I tried that, it just kicked me out.
Computer, begin playback of file 2895 gamma.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. 21 years ago, the star of the Hova system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed.
Computer, end file. I cannot suffer more of that arrogant fool. Soon, Vulcan will suffer the same fate as my world.
Okay.
I have Hakim, Empress.
Patch him through.
There's a ghost standing behind her.
Greetings, Empress.
My fleet has launched for Vulcan. I expect you to rendezvous with us there.
Alas, I must disappoint you. The terrorist cells of the Romulan Republic demand my full attention.
Kittimer did not go as planned. Now they have powerful allies.
With Taurus missing.
Spare me your excuses, Hakim. Nothing is more important than avenging the destruction of our homeworld. You disappoint me, Hakim. I trust you will not do so again.
Okay, let's do some destroying. Okay, I think another cutscene's about to happen. Maybe not. I'll clear the area. Okay, there we go.
I should have known the Federation would send spies instead of diplomats. And you call us treacherous. No matter. You may have destroyed these weapons, but my fleet is already en route to Vulcan. You cannot stop what has begun. Guards! Capture the intruders!
Not very active, are they? They're like, nah, I'm not going to capture them. They can just do whatever they want.
Whatever you did down there, it made quite an impression. Good work on disabling the transport in here. Your ambassadors are safely back on their ships, but I had to blow my cover to get them there. Now it's time for me to get out while I still can. Farewell.
Thanks for your help, Toketh. I hope we meet again. From memory or you don't. Okay. Now there's a bit of a space battle. Lieutenant, the satellite's emitting a dampening field that has knocked our engines offline. The diplomatic vessels have been similarly affected. Initiate a feedback pulse. Okay, so from memory, ships will decloak and attack you here, so you gotta be careful. Come on, let's go. There we go. That's what I was waiting for.
Thank you for rescuing us.
And there's the ships that decloak. just do that a little bit. Wait for this to happen again.
I thought we'd never be free of that blasted field. I'm gonna recommend you get a commendation.
That's why I'm trying to turn around. Oh, better turn this way. It's gonna turn into the explosion and probably get destroyed. Okay, let's get that shield going. Really need to get an engineering professional there. So as you can see, the torpedoes take a while. By the time...
I would not have believed anyone capable of this treachery. Even Sela.
Yeah, so as I was saying, by the time the torpedoes get there, the shields are down. Where you going? What you doing? What's going on? Oh, thank you. Getting my whole little bit of repair time. Okay.
Hull integrity below 50%.
Let's turn around. There we go.
I had not expected to hear from you so soon. Was your mission successful?
Sela has launched an attack fleet. Her target is Vulcan.
I should have expected as much. You cannot trust them. I never do. I am contacting all available ships. We will meet you there.
Good luck, Admiral. We've done all we can here, and I'm transmitting an emergency signal to Starfleet Command. Course laid for the Vulcan system, sir. Warp to Vulcan. Why not Zoidberg? Come on. There we go.
Thanks to your warning, we were able to divert some ships to defend Vulcan. I have come to personally command the defense. The other forces have already been briefed. Your role in this battle will be to defend the science vessels that have set up a tachyon detection grid to detect any cloaked Romulan ships. We cannot allow any enemy ships to slip through.
I understand, Admiral.
The ships maintaining the grid will be priority targets for the Romulans, but they must remain in position or the grid will collapse. That is why I need you to protect them.
Okay.
How can you fight what you cannot see? Surrender now, and I may give you a merciful death.
Nah, I'm alright.
Our tachyon detection grid has revealed scout ships attempting to penetrate the perimeter.
Nope, wrong one. mine are going down as well, so they'd be so happy about that. Told ya. I'm not sure where that ship's going to explode.
Your attempts to interfere are meaningless. Vulcan must pay for its crimes.
Of what? If I could turn around faster, I'd do it. There we go. Let's turn away from it.
Oppose the will of the Romulan people. We are eternal. All forces, advance and destroy them. Target shields have failed.
Sela has launched her assault. Science vessels, maintain formation. All other forces converge on the Romulan fleet.
Oh, that's close. Oh, better turn around then. Actually, what if I just... Yeah, get that shield up, get that shield up. Come on. Okay, they're taking a lot of damage to get out of the blast radius before they explode. Oh. If you're wondering why they explode like that, Romulan ships actually have a singularity or a black hole as their engine core. It's an artificial black hole, and that's how they function. So they kind of implode when they explode. Whoa, man, I thought I was done.
Reinforcements are en route. Hold the line.
I'm trying.
I'll follow your lead.
Shoot at them. Thank you for letting me know. I was unaware. Oh, there's another one over here. So this is the flagship. What? Okay, so this is the flagship. Tricky, tricky.
You may have won this day, but the fight will continue. Romulus will be avenged. There will be blood for blood, death for death. My world is gone. I will not rest until Vulcan suffers the same fate.
Vulcan is not to blame, Sela. The Federation wants peace with your people.
Indeed. Then why does Starfleet use ships equipped with weapons of mass destruction? Why did the Vulcan Science Council willfully refuse to assist us when there was a chance to save our world? Every sorrow in my life can be laid at the feet of the Federation.
You are blinded by your anger and grief. I hope you see the truth before it's too late. I'm detecting some unusual energy signatures from some of the debris from the Romulan vessel, sir. Move us in closer to scan the debris. I'm gonna have to do that. Yep. Okay, turn and travel. The ship has a very bad turn rate. Okay. So this debris has traces of Borg energy signatures. I think the Romulans may have modified their ships with Borg technology. Something to look into. We have completed our objectives here, sir. Are you ready to depart the system? Okay, that should be the end of this particular video, mission. And this video, possibly. Okay. Let's have a gander at this. The people of Vulcan and Starfleet Command both asked me to congratulate you on averting what could have been a terrible disaster. I am deeply concerned by your discovery of Romulan attempts to modify Borg technology. Sela is desperate to hold the remnant of the Romulan Star Empire together, and desperate people take desperate risks. Under the circumstances, it is logical to assume that we have not seen the last of Sela. Perhaps she will come to realize that Vulcan and Starfleet were not to blame for the destruction of Romulus before she returns. Okay, so let's see what we can choose from. Again, these aren't parts of sets or kits, but career-specific kits. So if you're a tactical, you'll get something different. I'm science, so I'll get a science one. So engineering, science, and tactical.
Congratulations.
And I that's all, folks. I upgraded 2 levels. New officer. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so let's have a look. Whoa, that's quite a bit from just one mission. Because let's go away.
I have new missions.
I know you do. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, I had this empty. So just from doing that one mission, dropping off that Trill ambassador to the station to start off the storyline, and doing the first mission within the storyline, we got all these pieces of equipment. And this is something we received specifically for leveling up. Now this is the a piece of equipment we got. Science Kit Module, Hyperspray. Okay. Removes all debuffs. Physical melee damage for 30 seconds. So you get resistance to melee damage for 18.6%. Maximum hit points. So your hit points go up by 8.4%. So the way this works, again, let's have a look. If you equip it, you can't sell it. So you got to be careful. You got to make sure that you do actually want to equip this before you do that. But you just click, drag, and drop it here in the module set. I'm not going to use it again because it's a low level. I'll wait till I'm level 50 or level 60 before I start filling these things in. So I started off with this. This is all the stuff I started off with, level 0 equipment. And as you can see, I'm up to level 4 already. So I'm already a quarter of the way up to level 20, which will get me level 6 equipment. This is level 4. So by the end of the next mission, I'll be getting level 6 equipment. So I don't want to use that. Okay, let's have a look at the other prize we got for leveling up. And as you can see, this is glowing green, which means something here is finished. It could be your R&D, your Admiralty, or your duty officers. So before we even started this particular playthrough, I did the duty officer assignments, and we've already finished one. Let's have a look. So we get 5 pieces of R&D equipment. Let's see if I've got that. So this should go up to 12. Some experience points, some points that go into exploration for your maxing out your level, and some dilithium, and some energy credits. So let's collect this. Oh, that's different, is it? Veron and Thuron. Yeah, so they look very similar, but you can see there's a V there and a T there. There's a Z there. So yeah, just go to look at it. I've got a pretty big screen, so I can actually see these. So if you've got a smaller screen, the details might not be there, but the colouring is slightly different. That's more of a greenish tinge, that's more of an orange tinge. Okay, so you can see just from playing the mission, you can actually have your duty officers in the background doing things, and it actually tells you here in the next 13 minutes, at least one of these will finish. And as you can see, there's 20 hours, 5.5 hours. So we've been going for about half an hour, 32 minutes. So this video's been going for close to 40 minutes, I'd say, 40, 45 minutes. Okay, so I think that's enough for this video. I'm not entirely sure, but I think the next mission might be a long one. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't want to risk it if it goes too long. So we'll do those 2 episodes next video. Okay. So, that's the end of this particular playthrough. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. If you have any suggestions for a particular gameplay, or you want to see something else more detailed, by the time I get to level 60, I will be able to do a more detailed description of duty officers. And as you can see, just with very common officers, I can still get some rewards. But when you actually, let's see if there's any of them that are active that I can actually do. Nope. Nope. So I've got 3 active officers, I think, now, because 1 finished. There's 2 down the bottom. Oh, the one up the top. Okay. So as you can see, they're common. When you do the assignments, you have the ability to fail or succeed, desperately fail, or have a very good success rate. A green crew officer will make those options go up. So the rarer the officer, the more likely you are to succeed, the more likely you are to get a critical success. At some point, there is a level of officer where you won't fail at all. You'll have such a good quality officer that some particular missions you can't fail because they're just that good. Okay, once we get to that, we'll look into it. But for now, until I get to level 60, maybe 65, but level 60 for sure, I do not want to transfer any equipment, energy credits, R&D material over until I get to level 60, because I want to show you exactly what you can receive just by playing the game up to level 60. And then we'll just have a quick look. Now, this here is a duty officer assignment pack. So you can see it's a Federation one. So we'll have a quick look at this. Duty officers, Federation. So this is what we got. 4 common, 2 uncommon, 1 rare. So you're going to get 7 officers. Okay, let's have a look at this. No. Okay. There used to be an option here. Or was it the overview? Oh, okay, let's have a look. Hang on, we only got 3 officers instead of... Maybe because it was given to you as a reward, you only got a small amount rather than the 7. But as you can see... I got that free from the Gamma Quadrant... no, Delta Quadrant release when I bought the pack. So let's have a look at that. It says open, but it won't let me open it. Maybe if I go to the Z store. There we are. Duty officers. Nope. 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 Okay. Purchased elite. Nope. Items available. Oh, this is a bridge officer from the JJ vs. Star Trek. I think he was in the 2nd or 3rd movie. You can claim as a bridge officer, so he's an android, I believe. So now I just got another bridge officer. Again, I purchased that through the Z store ages ago. Okay, so I can't activate this for some reason. Temple Agents pack. Gamma Vanguard pack. Okay. I think I already claimed those earlier. Reclaim. So I guess that's reclaim means you can do it every single character. Transaction is successful. Yeah. Original series, Vanguard. That's the android. So let's have a look at this fella. He will hop up. He'll pop up in here. Okay, so let's have a look at the traits. Android. Okay, kit performance, so... I can only assume that means that when he's with you, your kit does better, because they don't get a kit. Superior accurate sensors. Can do 15% extra damage. 15%, because he got reflexes, he can react to a flanking attack, so he takes less damage. Revive self to 50% hit point once every 10 minutes. Okay. And basically he's wearing a piece of armor. He's an android, so he doesn't take physical damage as much as a biological being would. So let's have a look. Human. So all the humans would have slightly different. He was at Starfleet Command and he went for leadership, so he would be a command level sort of person. Starship. Okay. That would only be if he is on a station. If he's not on a station, you wouldn't get that benefit from him. Station. Traits. Okay, I want to look at the... There we are, Vulcan. So I can actually do the Vulcan nerve pinch. If it hasn't been on Discovery yet, the Vulcan nerve pinch is basically a non-violent punch. Instead of punching someone to knock them out, they'll just give them a little pinch on the neck, hit a nerve cluster, and knocks them out. It's painless, and you just wake up a little dizzy, basically. Logical, so they have a mind that's superior, so they can resist mental attacks. Peak health. They believe in cleanliness, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, so peak health. Physical strength. I think Vulcan might actually be have a slightly heavier gravity pull than Earth, but also because of their physical health that they believe in, they will also be slightly stronger. And as you can see here, oh, I haven't actually activated any of my skill points yet. Well, that's something we're going to have to look at. So once I get to level 60, I'll unlock these. I'll leave these empty for now. But once I get to level 60, I will unlock some. But you'll remember from the first video, there's only like 5 or 6 of these. But because I'm leveling up, every time I level up, I unlock a new ability or 2. So instead of having 5 or 6, I now got like 15 or whatever it is there. Same here, had about 6 or 7, now I've got about 20. Here I still shouldn't have any because I haven't actually unlocked any reputations yet. That comes at level 50. I think 50 or 40. Will it actually tell me if I leave it up here? Nah. Yeah, it doesn't actually say anything. Status. Next. Okay, what else can I show you before I disappear again? Again, one more level and we'll do this. I'll probably end up on level 21 by the time I finish the next lot of missions. That's pretty much it. I think I've shown you a bit of everything. Again, once you level up, I think 17 Lunar Commander, blah blah blah. Fire on my mark, tactical engineering, sub-nucleonic beam. That sub-nucleonic beam is pretty decent, and a new off-duty officer award, which is what did I get for duty officer? Let's have a look at. Duty officer. Those 3 I unlocked earlier. I'm looking at bridge. I always get bridge and duty officers confused, even though they're 2 completely different things, and I've been playing the game for 10 years. Okay, so these are uncommon and rare, so there's no ultra... actually, that's a very rare. Is it? No, they're rare, sorry. Bit colorblind, so they're both rare, so I don't want either of these ones, I want the ultra rares only. So once I can actually start getting them, let's see, Starfleet Android is a very rare. You can see it's in purple. So I'm going to keep that one. Eventually I'll dismiss career option. I'll discharge the officer. And I'll try to keep them all purple. So I'll keep Evelyn. She's purple. I'll get rid of that one. Keep that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, okay. And again, if you don't want to keep these, you can actually sell them on the exchange. People will buy these off the exchange if they want a particular alien, like a Bajoran. If they want a full Bajoran crew, they can actually buy these off the exchange. You can see more details on that particular cadet. So if you click on that, cadet Bajoran, alien female, and the aliens are random. So like when you go to create your captain, you can actually have random. You can create a manual from them, and again, engineering, tactical, only tactical. So depending on the class they are, that's the sort of manuals they'll do. You can dismiss them, which just gets rid of them, but you're better off selling on the exchange or creating a manual. Even if you don't need the manual, you can create it, and if it's not account bound, you can actually sell the manual on the exchange. So there's different things you can do. Again, if you want to see more detailed information on any of this sort of stuff, I'm happy to do videos on it. I have done fewer before in the past, but they're not exactly the best quality. So yeah, if you have any comments, leave them down below. I am looking for suggestions, because if you don't tell me what you're not liking or what you are liking, I don't know what I need to change to make it better for you. But yeah, if you can leave some comments down below, that'd be great. I'm happy to take criticism, more than happy. I'm new to this, so criticism is part of the YouTube thing. I just ask that you keep it civil in the conversations down below. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.